This is the reason you guys are all here. The protein ice cream. As mentioned before, this is something that I have when I'm dieting very aggressively. This is a ton of volume, guys. I'm pretty sure that it goes up to about here. So it's like almost 2 liters of liquid volume that you're gonna make, and it's super, super low calorie. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I make it at the moment. It's a very low calorie version, but it could be even less calories if I took out the fruit, right? So typically in my diet, the only carbs that I'm having on the daily is either frozen strawberries or frozen blueberries. And actually, per weight, frozen strawberries are actually less calories than frozen blueberries, so that's why I've actually started to have those more, to reduce the calories even more. I know it's aggressive, but that's the way I like to diet. Like I said, I'll deplete myself as much as I can. I'll lose as much body fat as I can before I need to do a cheat meal or a refeed day, and then I'll do that, fill back up, eat some food, feel good again, and then I'll push myself again. And that's how I get lean in a very short period of time, right? I would never suggest that to anyone. Everyone knows that I'm all for a very balanced and a very progressive method when I'm dieting people down, but I've been doing this for 10 years. I know my body, I know that I can handle this, and I know that I can adhere to this as well, so that's why I do it. But anyway, you guys can make even tastier versions of this. You could put oats in this. You could put, you know, nut butter in this, right? So this is gonna be, the version that I'm doing today is a very low calorie version. You could actually do an even lower calorie version if you didn't do the Greek yogurt and you just did 2 scoops of protein, right? But because there's carbs in the Greek yogurt, right? So, okay, let's start it up. First, what I'm gonna do, the first step, very important that you guys do this step, you need a little bit of water in the bottom first, right? This whole process is about adding only as much water as you need to keep the thing moving and keep it churning up food. And we put the water in the bottom first so that when I put the other ingredients in, it doesn't stick to the bottom, right? And that's the main part of it. So let's maybe do like a splash more water. We can add more water after. And then typically I would put in the frozen strawberries or frozen fruit, blueberries. So strawberries are in. Now, next what I do is my ice. I usually do a full tray of ice, like one of those normal rectangle trays. That's what I usually do with the ice. And next up, I'll put in some Greek yogurt. What I do is typically about like 200 grams. I didn't bring my scale, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. I know about how much this is because this whole thing is about 650. So I'm gonna put in maybe like 200, 250. If we weighed that, it would probably be bang on because I've been doing this for 10 years. I know what's up. Next up, 1 scoop of vanilla protein powder. We're gonna put that in. That's gonna give us a lot of sweetness and a lot of flavor to this. Cinnamon, because when you're a bodybuilder, you put cinnamon on everything because it's anti-inflammatory, and I actually like the taste of cinnamon, so we're gonna put a whole bunch of cinnamon in here, just because. And sea salt. You guys are probably like, why? Why are you trying to make this savory? But guys, you saw how much I was just sweating over there when we were working out. You guys, if you are an athlete, if you are somebody who trains with weights, you know, if you do a lot of cardio, if you sweat a lot, you need to replenish your minerals and sodium stores, right? So we're gonna put some salt in here so that we get replenished, so that we're recovered, you know, maybe like 3 or 4 cranks, it's not a big deal. And then the pièce de résistance, stevia. You can get this one at Loblaws. Even Carlos just asked me where I got it because usually you don't see like big bags of raw stevia. And you know, I go pretty ham on the stevia, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put a good amount in because we want it to be nice and sweet. Everyone's probably gonna freak out. They're gonna be like, this guy just put in like a cup of stevia. Yeah, whatever. It's stevia, it's natural, it's all good, guys. So, okay, let's put in another little, just a little dab of water. Okay. Now, I'm gonna put this on. And also, a very important thing for you guys to note, this is the Ninja blender. All of the other blenders suck, okay? Like the, I forget the name of the other one because they suck so much, but the Ninja blender, it's cheap. You can get it at Costco, you can get it like any stores. This thing kills it. This thing is the best for making protein ice cream, for blending up ice, for just kicking ass. So you guys pick one of these up, I'm telling you, it's the best blender. You'll never need another blender. So we're gonna put this on high and we're just gonna let it do its thing. And we're gonna, you'll see, we might need to shake it up a bit, maybe like hit it a couple times. We might need to put a little bit more water in, but the trick to this is as minimal water as possible so that it's as thick as possible and it's not watery, right? Because we're not putting in any kind of additives. Like we're not putting in like any other kind of like fiber gums and xanthan gums and stuff like that, because guys, really, like, and you don't see, I'm not using any kind of like Walden Farm stuff and whatever, guys. I don't really like all of these additives, like these fake foods, these extra ingredients. To be honest, I don't think they're good for you. Even if they're 0 calorie, they're not 0 calorie. You know, I stick with normal whole foods that everybody knows, natural stuff that's good for you. So this is a very simple recipe, but it's really great. So we're gonna hit it on high and we're just gonna go. I could tell from when I started it and it started blending up, it's a little bit watery, and you know, the ice that I brought, it's melting a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is put a little bit more ice in so that we really get that like thick consistency. So it really is like ice cream, right? So we're gonna put a little bit more ice. There we go, I think that should be good. And we're gonna start it again. So we're gonna let it set for a bit. We're gonna let all the ice cubes kind of hit to the bottom, and then when we start it up again, it's gonna churn them up again. Give it a couple of flaps. Guys, when it's going, I can still hear that it's breaking up the ice. I can still hear like the crunches and the hits. So I'm gonna keep going until that's all done. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Nice and frothy. So let's take a look. Look at that. Very icy. Nice and thick. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, let's get this on the camera here. Oh yeah, that's good consistency there. Okay, that's one. And this one's gonna be mine. Okay, so there we go. We got 2 full bowls and we still have that much left. So that's probably 3 bowls. You guys could see when I was pointing to the side here, when it was blending, it's almost 2 liters of liquid volume, guys. And I'm gonna put it in MyFitnessPal right after this, and we're gonna tell you guys how many calories is in this thing. You're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be shocked. If you guys have this once or twice a day, you're gonna be so full, and you guys are gonna be able to get really lean and keep the calories very low and be satiated, and you get some great ice cream. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna test it first. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Nice and thick, right? Natural, we didn't add anything to this. There's no like thickeners or additives. This is all natural. This is all normal food that you can get at the grocery store, right? Look at that. Okay guys, so we're gonna flip it around. Carlos is gonna try now and I'm gonna film him, okay? So pass me the cam, let's go. Okay, so it's like vanilla strawberry, right? Yep. So what do you think? Oh, you can't stop eating it. Good?
That's true.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Passes the test. High protein, low carbs, pretty much 0 fat, you know, making all the gains, baby. Let's go. Okay guys, so remember, this is just 1 serving. This is what I eat for 1 meal by myself. And we're splitting it today. We're probably gonna be full. So, okay guys, so we're gonna show you the meal in MyFitnessPal here. We have 250 grams of Greek yogurt, fat-free. We have 1 scoop of whey isolate, Muscle Tech whey isolate, and we have 250 grams of frozen strawberries. That was all the calories that were in it. That's all the calorie containing foods, right? So we're gonna come here. 54 grams of protein, 25 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of fat, guys. That's it. We're gonna go back to the calories there. 326 calories. That's it. 326 calories, that's it in this meal. This is a huge meal. It's almost 2 liters of liquid volume, super low calorie, and it could be even lower calories if you took out the fruit, guys. You could just do it all protein. It's basically all protein, no carbs, no fats, tons of volume. Carlos loves it, I love it. It tastes great, it tastes just like ice cream. So that is a huge diet hack for you guys. You can have this once, twice a day. It's great at night for your final meal to really fill you up and you have something sweet, right? So use this tip, guys. I want you guys to try it out. I want you to play around with the recipe. If you guys are doing higher calories, you can, add your oats, add your nut butters, things like that, and let me know how it is. But, for right now, it's a really hot gym, and it's melting my ice cream, so I'm gonna get this in, and we'll catch you guys next week, okay?